Elevate the Streets is about bringing subcultures closer to at-risk youths in whatever way we can. For now, the subculture that we know is breaking, but it could be a lot of other things like kendama, like parkour. Breaking used to be something that the people in the projects in the Bronx used to do. I mean, that's something that I learned about through books and through videos.
It's about bringing breakers, people who are keen on how a subculture sort of can impact a person's life in a positive way. And just bringing people together for that singular purpose. For every single person that we meet, we have to meet them where they are.
So we have served Bethesda, we have also reached out to Tribe. First, understanding what the community needs, and then bringing our skills and our passions to the table, and imagining how these will align.
This project would not be possible without the generous support of Bethesda Care, as well as Kyla, because actually Kai had been thinking about doing something related to youth at risk through the medium of b-boying for a while already, before we even stepped in. He had this curriculum called Uprock, which he had developed himself, which he was intending to onboard with a bunch of schools as well as his own youths.
5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes!
It's not just any dance workshop for at-risk youth. I want to make at-risk youth learn how to manage themselves, learn more about character building through dance. When I started social work, especially when I started to do dance with social work, I feel that my own journey in dance has taken such a more meaningful purpose, that I learn more not about youth at risk, not about dance, but about myself. If I ask any dancers out there, everyone will agree that dance in one way or another has impacted them. And I think that there lacks a platform where we can get dancers to share this impact to make a difference in others' life, especially the vulnerable communities.
Just kick up, down, kick up, and down. Now.
Ever since I decided to pick up breaking, I was always fascinated by the fact how much it has impacted me, and I wanted to see if I could just share that enthusiasm with other people.
I never have tried to participate in a dance workshop to basically support the youth, teach them values through dance.
Some of these youths at risk, from what I know, they just need somebody to talk to, and in a way, just spending time teaching them a dance move might just be that excuse for us to interact with them on a closer level, for them to open up to someone else that might otherwise be a stranger, and hopefully that might be the window that they need to be integrated into a larger community of like-minded people. Yeah, sometimes it might not just be about values preaching, it might just be about allowing them to intuitively understand certain life lessons from the things that you teach. So like learning a handstand, they might be overcoming difficulties through learning a stunt. Or like when they learn how to battle, then they learn about conflict management and resolution in the process, which is something that we ended up working through within the curriculum that we did.
Using the program that Kai basically came up with, the entire syllabus of this course, right? I realized that we just have to focus on teaching the dance, and the values would naturally come with that teaching.
These kids are genuinely interested in picking up handstand, picking up freezes, actually learning a bit of choreo, and they had fun, and we were like, okay, this is gonna work out for us.
From just sort of doing their very shy top rocks to being able to do like wushu in the middle of the cypher and going down,
5, 6, 7, 8,
You see people enjoying themselves and enjoying the movement, not having to care about expectations, being scared of disappointing themselves or people around them. So I think that's when dance really shines through. Their character shines through. They bring a part of themselves to this art form, and we all see the magic in the whole process.
You see these kids just take on a different persona, and they just express themselves. And for maybe one or two of them, it's actually special for me because they seem like they get the essence of what this dance is kind of about, without necessarily being able to do something very technical. It feels like what I would say is a real b-boy or b-girl. I can see the essence in like one or two of them, and that was quite special for me.
The volunteers, I feel that there were some segments that during our debrief, I can really see the growth, where there are lessons that they also took away just by talking to the youths or just by teaching the youths. Yeah.
I knew b-boying in my perspective. It's like, okay, this is a dance form and this is how I see it. But when I'm actually teaching it to non-dancers, right, I have to constantly think of everything in different ways which could attract my students, my friends, these kids, right? Because they don't think in the same wavelength as me. So that made me more curious about this dance, like more about like how can I actually break it down? How can I actually make it more interesting for them?
If we have volunteers on board and we have people willing to commit the time, the work can be just magnified.
The key point is not on like today I don't have this skill, I don't have b-boy skill, so I cannot be here. It's more on like you want to be here because you have the passion of coming here to like engage the kids or like teach the kids or inspire the kids to do like what they can do, and then like bring them out of their comfort zone to like learn something new.
I mean, I wish to see this, to do not see this end. I wish that it can go for a very, very long time. Yeah, I feel that there's a lot of potential in what y'all do and what this dance program can do. Dance changes lives, and whether is it big or small, there is certain change in a dancer's life. Use this change, to share your story. Don't be afraid to share your story, no matter how small, because it can be very powerful.